Hey guys, let's say bringing you another video. Now, before the video begins, this video is proudly sponsored by NordVPN, our long-term VPN partner on HuzzyGames. Very also grateful to say they further extended our contract for another 3 months, and they kind of keep extending it as long as people sign up. So if you are in the market, it does make a difference. So please do use the link down below and my code, which I think will pop up over there. I think it's Huzzy. But if you're wondering what is a VPN, obviously it's a virtual private network. Ultimately, it's there to protect you online. You can use this on practically all your devices. But I always be realistic with it. If you're at home, you're relatively safe, you're going on websites you know, you're probably okay. It's your own connection, it's a private network, you'll probably be okay. Where I've always said, and like I like to be open and honest when it comes to my sponsorships, as always, is if you're traveling. So if you're traveling and you're going abroad, then that's when a VPN might be worth it. Or even not when you're going abroad, even if you're staying somewhere local or you're connecting to a Wi-Fi that's simply not yours, or it's a public Wi-Fi. If you're going to a coffee shop or a library. And the way that I've always said it, if you're doing anything kind of okay in terms of, if you're in a coffee shop and you wouldn't mind just turning your laptop screen around, showing people what you're doing, then you're probably okay. There is still security risks being on a public Wi-Fi, but yeah, you're probably okay. Where I'd say it's worth, if you, in that same kind of methodology, you turn your laptop screen around and you don't want people to see what you're doing, whether you're doing an email, private information, entering payment information, then it's probably worth getting a VPN if you're connected to a public Wi-Fi. And that also includes hotels, by the way. Hotels, Airbnbs, anything like that, it is potentially worth doing it. So if that sounds like what you could use, please do consider signing up and help yourself for it. The other benefit of it, and like where I say I get the most benefit from a VPN, is the more entertainment side. So obviously every single video library out there, pretty much I guess apart from Disney Plus, because they just have everything Disney, but Amazon, Netflix, anything like that, they basically have licenses for things for having, you know, you've got Lord of the Rings, but only for 3 years on Amazon, for an example. Well, when that expires, it in the UK, that might go to Netflix instead, but it may stay on Amazon in America. The licenses are very weird. So it's annoying you're paying for the service, but the one country you're from, the movie you want to watch isn't available in your region, but it's available in a different one. Well, that's where a VPN can come in. If you connect as that other country, it then thinks you're from that country, it has the license in that America, for example, and you can watch your movie. I always use the example, I wanted to watch Tropic Thunder a few years ago, and it wasn't available on Netflix. It wasn't really available anywhere, but it was available in Jamaica, I think it was. Netflix in Jamaica. So what did I do? I swapped my location to the Caribbean. It then thought I was in the Caribbean. Lo and behold, Netflix Caribbean loads up, and there's Tropic Thunder available to watch. It will occasionally work out what you're doing, and then you have to connect to a different server, but it works pretty well. Another entertainment I will say as well is I again went on holiday the end of last year, September, to Italy. One day my sister was feeling really poorly, so we stayed in the villa for the day. Me and my dad went exploring to a local bar during the day, but for the most part we were in the apartment or villa the whole day. We only had Italian TV, so I thought, I've got an idea. I had my MacBook, I had the connector that I could plug it into the TV, and I had Sky Go, which is our like cable television. I had the app, but it will not work unless you're in the UK, because that's the only place it will work. Well, I connected to the UK on my laptop using NordVPN. Lo and behold, we had suddenly the whole of Sky. So we got to watch Sky F1. We got to watch, I think, a golf tournament that was on at the time. And it made that day pretty okay. So it was really, really useful. And my dad, you know, he travels for business. He's, I think, in Ireland right now. So he doesn't need it on this trip because the English, you know, TV will be in English. But he goes to Germany fairly often, and he said next time he's going to Germany, he's going to sign up with Nord, and he can then, in his hotel, watch English TV, which is nice in the evenings when you're trying to wind down. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys are in the market, check it out, link down below, and I'll see you guys in the upcoming content. Hey guys, so today bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account, playing Lightbringer. The enemy team is swapped, so it's Zac top, Mundo jungle. Mundo is becoming a more popular jungle at the moment, because he is still really strong as a champion, but what has got weaker is his early game with the item nerf. He still is bonkers if he gets to mid to late game, and being in jungle gives him more like free time. So don't be surprised if you start seeing more Mundo jungle at the moment. He also is getting buffs in the upcoming patch, so and that could just return him obviously to top lane. But yeah, our Renekton has gone PTA and ignites. He's going all out early game. Obviously, last game we played Lee Sin a few days ago or a few videos ago. I went lethality. Yeah, we're not doing lethality this game. We need Eclipse and a bit of survivability. So this is gonna be more standard Lee Sin now. I think I'm gonna have to path to top. So I'll probably start red. Yeah, like we have to get this Renekton ahead early. If the Renekton doesn't get ahead early, it's pretty much game over. So I think I'm gonna go start red side and path to top. Both teams scale. Well, I think we get outscaled, to be fair. Mainly because we've got a Lee Sin and a Renekton. Mundo scale's amazing. Zac scale's amazing. Azir and Syndra both incredible. Ezreal scale's pretty good, but you have to be fundamentally good with Ezreal compared to other AD carries. Oh, Kane Comet could mean he's going poke, though, which doesn't scale as good as on hit. Teemo will outscale Nami, though, so we'll see. Yeah, Ezreal is easy to play, hard to be useful on. Like, to me, he's the hardest to play AD carry. Because it is very difficult. Like, the average AD carry, fundamentally, you just right-click, and that's majority of your strength. Where Ezreal... Good Ezreal still right-click, but you have to hit basically every single skill shot as well, which is unlike most of AD carries. Oh my god, he got blob already? Huh? That's what has to happen. That's a Renekton that knows what he gotta do. That's refreshing to see. Oh yeah, Aphelios is definitely up there as well. Aphelios is more knowledge. Knowledge is a big limitation, I'd say, actually, on Aphelios, that most people don't, when they play him, they don't actually have the knowledge about what exactly the guns do. That's quite a big one. So yeah. With Lee Sin, very basic. When you use an ability, auto attack twice, and then use another ability. It's the most efficient way to maximize your energy. You'll notice, like, I'm using abilities every 2 seconds, and I'm still full energy. He stole my blue? That is such a weird invade, isn't it? I got him.
Dragon slayers. My storm sweeps them all to ruin. The tail of the dragon is
When did he steal my blue? So weird. He's now bot.
Against a dragon is a slight against justice. Your power is within me. Order is given.
Oh, Mr. OP Mundo. He is OP, man. He is still overpowered. His damage is so high. He did 700 damage to me, man. He's so OP.
Because I did not turn away from my Alshin will not turn away from me.
She flashed. Unfortunately, Azir doesn't do any damage in the early game to punish. He doesn't have flash. Oh, nice. Another kill in top, but it was close. But he hasn't based for ages. I need... They're just... People are jungling him, Fraz. That's what people are doing now. His early game in lane has been punished, so everyone's just taking him in jungle. Just people working around the weakness. Still very strong. To be honest, if I'm gonna, like, I like Mundo. I'd potentially consider jungling Mundo at the moment. Because that is the weakness of the champ, is his really early game. And if you jungle him, you get to avoid and only take good fights when they're, like, good for you. Dude, he killed him again, and he hasn't... He's got a long sword. Oof. I would like... Again, I did ask for vision on the dragon, but Teemo hasn't put any down. Mundo could be doing it. I'll also be interested to see when did he do my blue, because I'll be able to tell when he did my blue by when it's spawning. So you see that my red has got a minute till spawn, but my blue... Yeah, he did dragon. This is why I wanted vision on it, Teemo. If my blue says it's still like under over a minute away from spawn, so that means the Mundo started on his... Dude, you need to go back. It means the Mundo started on his buff. Look, there you go. 1 minute spawn now. So it means he started on his own buff and then went straight probably to my blue. There's a chance he's actually taken this as well, by the way. Yeah. My bot lane isn't putting any vision down. God damn it, dude. He can just do whatever he wants. That sucks. One of these games when you're playing jungle that you're fundamentally alone. And the enemy jungler can just constantly invade your jungle. Your team is not being the most helpful. Which is very annoying. So, like, right now, he could be on my blue waiting, but I have to clear this on the way. Oh, you didn't get his pass. Renekton's dead. See, that's the thing. Renekton now, look at what he's going to buy. Probably like a whole item near enough. He was so greedy of not basing and then went for a really bad tower dive. What's worrying is he's actually not bought. Is he like rage quit or something? Oh, there you go. He just outrightly bought a black cleaver when he just had a longsword. He needed a base ages ago, because he just gave Zac a pretty decent shutdown. That's not good. What? Did I miss? Or is that... Oh, wait, I missed. Okay. What? Wait, whoa, look at the tower health. Mundo has to be going top in a second, no? Because if he doesn't, the tower's gonna die. He's down here. Use your E.
This I swear.
Oh, brother. That worked. I did not expect him to do that all in. That was a weird timing. I think Mundo's just gone to go, like, invade my... Oh, he rushed Heartsteel. Oh, of course he did. Of course he did. Maya is snoring to my left. Like, genuinely snoring. We need Renekton, bro. I can't survive this Mundo. He'll just walk up to me and auto-attack me once. This is not good. This is bad. Base timing. Mundo misplayed it, but... Hydra seems better. No, it doesn't. What do you mean? We need Eclipse. They have a Zac and a Mundo. That wasn't good. Renekton obviously is a ticking time bomb for falling off. Hopefully he can still do some stuff here, but... Oh, nice. And he's playing it well, fundamentally. He has to keep snowballing. Nice, Renekton. This is watching a Renekton. He's made one major mistake, which was that overstay and gave the free kill. But other than that, he's playing really well. He's playing hyper-aggressive, taking fights to the enemy team, because that's exactly what he has to do. Oh, the Mundo. Oh. I don't think he should have rushed to Hydra, no. I think Heartsteel is the right rush, because the item is still good. Oh. I misplayed that.
You stood no chance against the power of lightning.
I played that just average. I wouldn't have needed to flash, but misplayed. Yeah, obviously if I missed the kill, it would have been a lot worse. It's good I got the kill. Don't think I commit for that because my blue. Mundo's had a pattern of invading me this whole game. Again, he's not in that. Why is that grouping? That should... Oh yeah, here you go. Here's the annoying thing. I can't even fight this guy. Like, he can just 1v1 me and I'm supposed to be the early game champ. It's so annoying. I'm supposed to have the strength in the early game and I can't do anything to him in a 1v1. Like, what the hell? So annoying. I hate that the Mundo has just so much strength that he can just willingly... Bro. Okay, you're tilted. He can just willingly just go, yeah, I'm just going to invade Elise in. It's fine. It's annoying. But I think it's not just a Mundo thing, by the way. I think a lot of late game champs, and it's been a thing for a little while. A lot of late game champs are too strong in the early game. A lot. I think Kassadin is too strong in the early game. Vladimir is too strong in the early game. You can probably name a few yourself. Like, I don't know why it's happened, but it has. A lot of late game, or a lot of champions that are considered late game, aren't late game anymore. Well, they are still late game, but they're also early game. Which is weird. Well, Tristana's always been, like, even Tristana's always been a weird outlier, because Tristana's a lane bully that hyperscales. Those are two things that technically contradict each other, technically. Nice. Oh, wait. I get debated by this all the time. It says that it's up, but then it's not up. Crocodile hunter. Oh, that one. Oh. And tip for the Lee Sin Q, you'll kick someone always in a straight line, so as long as you can aim straight with your Q in the same direction, you'll always get the follow-up Q. It's where that's what I mucked up on that play down bot, is I didn't Q in the straight line. I think I'm going to properly get back into playing Lee, man. I know he's technically not very good right now, but I really enjoy playing him. It's really fun. Skill expressive. Not overpowered. I think actually playing not OP champs is fun. Using this to ride over to the dragon. Not probably the best use for it, but more fun. Damn. That was close. I nearly got there at the right time. That was really close. It was literally like a second. If I got there a second earlier, that potentially would have been a good play. Oh, it was close. That's Zaki? Zero? He should have done that earlier. Look how strong that is. He should have done that like a little bit earlier, but it's worked out. Whew. Nice. So yeah, obviously in the grand scheme, do I regret doing that play with the Rift Herald? Yes, because it didn't get me the dragon, but fun. It was a higher risk play. If it worked, I would have looked like an absolute god. It was just unfortunately a little bit too slow. Sure, I'm gonna do like a full clear, I think. Go back, buy, and then Atakan. Clink. I mean, that's kind of cool though. That kill on 68 farm on Zac. Oh dear. 68. 69. Again, they did swap. It was supposed to be that player top, that player jungle. But like, damn. I think it's not, well, it's trolling now, but what you're seeing actively is tilt. That's what it is. He got absolutely destroyed, and he's tilted. Problem that I've got too much money. That's a good problem to have in life. I have too much money. So we know Mundo is nearby. I don't really want to do this. But because you're Mr. Greedy Boy, he can now, thank you. The Mundo's not playing it very well. He's playing it, well, too aggressive. He had a really good early game and he's kind of blown it. But again, he could be tilted by what the Zack's done, so that could explain what's going on. I really need to go back. He overstayed. Oh, excuse me. Why would you go poke Varus when you've got these two front line that could just protect you while you're auto-attacking? I don't get why you do that. On hit to me would be way better. Oh. He might just split push now, you know. There's also a possibility.
I was chosen to exact justice.
Oh! $30 gold. Running an interesting way. I hit! What? Oh my god, I hit in midair. Yeah, I think basically he's tilted / trolling and now the Mundo's given up. I can't believe that Q hit. That was crazy. Hold on to the Renekton. The Renekton played this game nearly perfectly. The one tower death, that one tower dive tower death, that was his only massive mistake this game, so fair play. Jesus Christ. Teemo fell from the sky. It's raining, Teemo. Hallelujah, it's raining, Teemo. Da, da, da.
My body flows like light.
I'm dead. Ow. You have to do the occasional insect kick just to see if you still got it. And this is what I've said when I've watched Lee Sin's over the last couple of years. The average time that someone does a mechanical outplay or a mechanical insect play on Lee Sin, it gets you killed. Like, on average, it genuinely just gets you killed. Yeah. Remember the days where a Lee Sin kick like that was like the most mechanical thing in League of Legends? Those are the days. Wait, is the Mundo just rage split pushing? Oh my god, you little man. You little man. They scale well. Like, ugh. There's a Lee Sin and a Renekton. We both fall off. They scale well, and he's rage split pushing. Arrowed, I think, is now on the list, but I'm going to try and do a bit of a clear. I can't smite at the moment to speed this up because right now I think we're like in a slow prep of that. He just took blue. Okay. And we all get it, so it's not that bad. The thing is that they have vision though, so they'll know that we're doing it. But I guess, is that even a problem? Not. Mundo's bot lane. Oh, we're going back, I think. Are we going back? Yeah. One thing I would say that I think Lee Sin needs a bit of help with, you'll see that most of the time I've got a control ward, but it's not actually for vision, it's for doing kick jumps and stuff. I do think they need to like look at, if they want Lee Sin to kind of come back in popularity at all, they need to look at making Lee Sin have like, I don't know, like, you know, Fiddle's got the passive that, you know, he's got the extra minion or the extra ward thing. It kind of feels that's what Lee Sin needs. Because like, he's reliant on them a lot. My team need to be careful right now. In theory, Mundo should be back there. Where is he? There he is. What? Is he doing blue? No, he didn't even do blue. What the heck? He's like here. Huh? What are you doing there? Oh, the bubble got me mid-air! What a weird game. There we go! We take it. But yeah, Renekton carried this game. That absolute just destruction of top lane. Nice. If the Zac just stopped basically chain feeding, the enemy team had a very real chance of winning this game, because I think they outscale us. Lee Sin and a Renekton falls off. Yeah, we've got an Azir and an Ezreal and a Teemo, but they had Mundo, Zac, Syndra, Varus. Like, that's more scaling than us. But the Zac obviously got tilted by getting destroyed, and then the Mundo also got tilted. So, and two of the enemies is clearly tilted. There you go. So we went 6-3-4. Not a lot of damage, because we didn't really need to do it. We were just there to pick things off and just play a little bit around what our teammates were doing. Azir did well in the early for a late game hyper carry. Renekton carried early, and I didn't really need to touch bot lane. I think I only went bot lane once, and I solo killed the Varus. So yeah, very weird game. Unfortunately, and again, this is where I don't check it, Professor, I did refresh it, but it didn't work. So I don't have the stats of this game, unfortunately. I can see, yeah, I can see if I can quickly get like op.gg to refresh, but I don't know. 1 and 15 XD. I mean, 1 and 15 is definitely like reportable behavior. Like, you're not in a diamond. If you're going 1 and 15 in a diamond game, you've done it on purpose to a certain extent. You know, you're good enough to know to stop feeding. So the Mundo jungle player plays a lot of champions. His main champion is Yasuo with 168 games, but with a negative win rate. Then Cho'Gath, I guess because Cho'Gath has just been overpowered for the last little while. then Garen, then Zac, then Gragas, then Fiora, then Mundo. And then the Zac is on a big loss streak, so he's probably tilted. He's been feeding quite a lot recently, and he's a Vigar, basically, main / one trick. Weird. Like, really weird. But there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Bit of an odd one. Enjoyable, though. I fundamentally do like playing Lee Sin. He's very, very fun. He is not strong right now. You can feel he's not strong, but he's fun. And sometimes that is more important. You can have good games, you can play better because you're having fun. Like, do I think Renekton is strong right now? No. But if this guy enjoys playing Renekton, he'll on average do better than if he's just playing something boring like Cassante, I don't know. So like that's the argument you have to tell yourself sometimes, is playing for fun is worth it. But anyway, that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine, you'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment, and subscribe. Keep the Huzzy dream alive. Tune in on Twitch, it's the place to be. HuzzyGames, let's go hang with me. So hit that bell, don't miss a